Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Let me know if there's noise coming from my background. Because if there is, I may have to cancel my stream because I cannot do much about the noise today, if there is. Hi Cherry, welcome to the stream. I'm drawing Noel from Black Clover as the name is your file name, Noel Silva. Sure. There's gonna be water here later on. I was also painting Zoe from K-pop Demon Hunters, but I'm kind of want to finish this one first. And also, I'm apologizing for an interruption early on because there's a lot of people at my home today, and I've also got cousins. So you may hear me speaking randomly, and I may forget to mute myself. And do let me know if there's noise coming. I think my forms have like improved a bit. Like I'm better able to understand the 3D shapes. I think studying this artist really helped with that. Obviously, it's not perfect, but I think I'm way better than I used to be. Because I never really thought much about these things. I kind of also want to draw like a villain from Black Clover, but like the story is sort of over. He was defeated. Okay, what background should I have for this one? And is now the time to think about it, or think about it later? Hi Sayu, welcome to the stream. Now I'm just like filling in the flats. Yes, I actually like have two complete sketches and the other one's like colored a bit. Thank you. I will also paint water in this one because this character has like the power of water. She's from Black Clover. I could have easily drawn like someone from Genshin, but we all know how detailed their characters are. Today was actually a good day. I completed two sketches, and whenever I was like getting stuck with the details, I reminded myself to move on, and I could do that. Yeah, I hate painting hands. Oh, that's also very like true for me. I made this sketch today from K-pop Demon Hunters. I was like painting and I thought, okay, I need to first complete my practice before I move on to this one because this was supposed to be like a more casual thing. I'm just gonna draw a shape for the hands. I cannot be bothered to make them. I could just let her wear gloves, I guess, or something like that. I could do that. Like from the past few illustration, I've been like hiding hands, either cutting them out from the illustration or, uh, placing them behind the character. But I need to do some like draw water, so I need this hand right here. Sadly, otherwise I'll just like zoom in when I use it for social media purposes and like cut out the hand. We don't want that. Okay, what was I doing? Okay. I need somewhat of this shade, and I'm gonna pick it right from the source. Like, I can draw full poses easily, but I hate it when I have to paint full poses because I always get overwhelmed thinking that there's so much to paint. Because the longer an illustration takes me, the more disinterested I get and the more detail oriented I get, hence bored, I guess. Yeah, maybe this is not the best way to paint. There's so much incomplete till now. Hi, Linux, you don't have to say sorry to me, and you can come anytime. This is not Shirin, this is Noelle from Black Clover. And if I drew Shirin, she'd be more recognizable. As you have already drawn Shirin once. My style was way different than it is now, but she was still recognizable. No, not this one. This one's incomplete. This one. The values can be adjusted, but at least she is recognizable. Okay, the base colors are almost done. I need to only fill the browns and goldens and the eyes. Yeah, I think because of the two ponytails and like the overall white clothing. The Freedom will also be a good addition because the characters' colors of Freedom will be like a perfect fit for this art style. I was also interested in drawing JJK characters, but one thing at a time. Even this is a little overwhelming. Okay, her face looks a little big. Does it? Her head, especially. I think it's. Yeah, I guess I can make her body a bit bigger. Her torso. Hi, welcome to the stream. Thank you. I'm just gonna make her body a bit bigger. But I think the torso is fine, but the pelvic region can be bigger. Yep. It depends on the style you're going for. Okay. And there are also like a couple of different ways to paint eyes, and I paint eyes in like mainly two ways. And if I were to give you tips for it, let me see if I have some sketch done. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just show it to you on this one that I'm doing. I'll skip on to doing eyes first. So I guess you'll have to be here for like 5 minutes and I'll be giving you some tips. So like just for now ignore what I'm doing. It may not be much use to you. I'm just setting up the canvas. But obviously you won't be painting in the style that I am. So I'll give you like more general tips which would help you to get like good colors and lots of color variety. Like I don't wanna paint on this one. Okay, maybe I'll have something on Procreate. Okay, I have a good enough sketch, I think. This one should work. Or you want like eyes from the front side profile, like what is your face's direction. I'll probably have like sketches as well of my artworks. Okay, I think I can use these. No. Okay. Painted over the sketch. Okay, yeah, please do tell me fast what kind of um face detection you're gonna go for. Okay, I have drawn lots of heads. So yeah, I think I can use any of these. Front. Alright. So weirdly enough, I haven't drawn the front one, but I think the closest one, I think this one should work as well. So I'm gonna paint the eyes on this one. So I think for your purposes, you can either like start to paint on this one or convert the line layer to, I'm just gonna duplicate it first. Alright guys, sorry I'm taking a detour. So I don't really use linear burn. So but some general tips. Drawing the eyes is one thing. I am giving you tips on. Okay, you want tips on drawing eyes and not painting them. I was somehow thinking you want tips on painting eyes. Alright. Even I sort of struggle with drawing eyes in the front profile because my eyes always seem like a bit too far away from each other. And I always like keep flipping my canvas because I know something or the other will always be slanting to one side. Okay. So I think I don't wanna know how to sorry, I'm mumbling too much. Okay. So there's gonna be your ears. Wherever your ears are, just know that this is gonna be like the top portion or the eyelid, and somewhere here is gonna be where the eyes end. Here is gonna be the nose. We're not bothered with the nose. Here's gonna be the mouth. I'm gonna flip again because it's tilted. Okay. So in the eyebrow, another eyebrow. Take care to leave like almost an eye's space in between, like one eye. Draw the eyes like simultaneously, not one first and then the other. Keep correcting for mistakes. And the other eyelid. And if you also want painting tips, like I wouldn't mind. This is like strictly for anime style. But I think the general principle also applies to other styles as well. Then thicken the eyelid. Yeah, I'm also a bit of a noob though. Lower eyelid. Eyeballs. And if you're drawing digitally, then you can keep all of these things on separate layers and then just adjust them however you see fit. I know my eyes look a little weird. So the next thing I do is just erase slightly and draw over it again, because it gets easier to draw over it once you've already drawn the base. I must be thinking she can't even draw eyes. But it's like my front profile is my weakness. Okay, he's done. And if you want to go further, draw the pupil, shade the upper region. Since I don't like draw much, I just paint it. So it'll look way better when painted. Okay, the eyes look better now. That trial and error process does pay off. Then the sting over the eyes, eyebrows. In there, alright, they're fine. And also, do not forget to put down a highlight. And now, if you want like painting tips, I can do that. Just let me know. I should have kept drawing on Clip Studio. I'm more used to the shortcuts there now. I am just gonna get the hair strands out. Okay. Okay, painting tips. I'm gonna go on another set of eyes. These ones look great. I think they'll work pretty well. Just gonna paint over. I guess people are more interested in eyes. mm. I'm gonna import this into Club Studio. I don't want to be painting on Procreate for now. So how do I copy? No. Oh, I've been painting for so long on Clip Studio after doing Procreate that I've forgotten so many Procreate things. Okay. Okay. You can make this bigger. This much is fine. Okay. I'll just first put down some skin color. Just gonna keep it a neutral color. I'm not gonna do lots of lighting or stuff like that. Okay. First things first, lock in the whites for the eyes. You can. Hi Tori, welcome to the stream. And you can get that by simply desaturating the skin color, maybe brightening it a bit or pushing the color to the blue or red side. And you'll get a good enough white base for the eyes, because we don't want the eyes to be very bright. What's this thing called? Whatever this is called. I forgot. This white thing. Don't want it to be too bright. You can keep the eyelids black or any other color you like. For now, I'm gonna keep it black. And also add in some of this color. A little dark, a little saturated. This color. Yes. Because like this is the sort of style I'm doing these days. But you can choose to paint the eyelids in any color you like. Okay, I'm gonna just paint one eye. I think that should help you with both. So a lot of the things from my style I'm not doing currently, but I will tell those things as well, because those help me make really Ice the king ice. Or so I think. You can choose to draw an eyelid here or anywhere, like that's completely up to you. So here I've painted the eyelid. And now which color eyes do we want? Just give me a color you may be thinking of, so you know I can help you in a better way. Or I'm just gonna start off with a random color. Okay, yeah, blue would be great. So blue, any other color as well you'd like? Blue in combination with any color. Till then I'm gonna put some blue on there. And I like nice bright blue, so start off with a mid-tone sort of color and fill it in. I'm also gonna add in the pupil. I'm also gonna keep some space for the, no, I'll paint the highlight again, never mind. Alright, so fill in with a mid-tone. Now there are a couple of different ways you could paint the eyes. I can tell you about two, but I think one should be fine. And I'll try to keep it easy. So I think it's easy till now. Filling in with a mid-tone and pupil on another layer. Now we want a darker tone on the upper side of the eye and a lighter tone on the lower side. So I'm just gonna pick the base color, go to the color wheel, maybe make it more blue, more saturated and darker. I can even go desaturated. Let's go desaturated and darker. This is how it looks. We can go even darker. Okay, this is fine, I think. Yeah. So the upper side of the eye we fill with this color. Like this. Easy enough till now. We may even want to like reduce the opacity and just paint over the edges like this. To give it a nice blending look. We're gonna work more on it. And now pick again the base color. Choose a more blue, like a warmer blue, brighter and more saturated color like this. Put it here on the bottom. we're gonna merge the colors a little bit. You can also choose to not have as many colors and just leave without the bottom color. Now we're gonna be outlining the eye with the darker color that we have to give the eye more definition. And now you can basically pick the pupil color, reduce the opacity, and again just paint over. You can even go with this, make it blue, more saturated. Okay. And just again paint over the top edges. I think I need to reduce the amount of brightness that I have, so I'm gonna do this. All right. And now we just paint till we, feel like it's fine. I'm gonna blur the edges of the pupil a little bit because it looks way too sharp. So reduce the opacity. I'm gonna define the edges of the eye a little more. And now one thing I really like doing, I'm gonna blow this color up even further. Make the brush completely opaque and just add small spots like this. You can add even more colors, add more blurring here, anything you like. And then to finish off the eyes, just add a highlight. A highlight can get in color. Yellow may be like complementary to it. You may add yellow. Yellow is fine. White is also fine. And you can like experiment with the highlight as well. And make the edges even darker. And you can always like make it more stylized by adding lines or anything. And so this is how it looks. And at this point you may want to, sorry, it's becoming more and more detailed. This much detail may not be of much use to you, but if anyone else is interested, so feel free to keep watching. So I brightened the eye because there was a lot of pencil color from the sketch. So you can choose to add some shadows in the eyes like this, add some bluish tones like this to just make the eyes pop a little. I hope this helps. You can always like add another color, like I know there's pink will work good with blue, so I can choose to just add splashes of pink somewhere like this. I hope it helps. Just like a very quick way. This is not the way I'm currently painting, but this is like a toned down version of how I like it. I think it looks fine, not too bad. You can also change up the color of the eyelashes to make it more in tune with the colors you've chosen. I'm not sure if it actually helped you. So the way I'm currently doing eyes will be like a bit different. I've never really been much of a detailed eye drawer. Yes, it's the sketch color. I sketched in black and then I alpha locked the layer and put on a saturated orange color. I'm just trying to do what Kandu does, and a big part of learning from an artist using an art style study is following their process. Okay, almost done with the flats. I need to just add the golden colors. I also need to darken the brown. I'll be back in just a minute. Hi guys, I'm back. Okay, what was I doing? I need some contrast, and for that I need to add some golden. Think I flipped too much. Okay, we're almost done with the flats. Now I'm gonna paint a bit of the eyes. Hi, Minka. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Okay, so her eyes are the pinkish tone. Thank you. Yeah, I think I made a mistake. I made the eyes too dark. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna be streaming today. I'm like quite hungry and it's time for dinner. Alright, Linux, I'm also logging off as well. So, see you guys tomorrow, I guess. But I may have a lot of university stuff to do tomorrow, so I'm not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow. So, I guess I'll let you guys know. So, see you next time. Bye bye. Oh, tonga.